Hey there, Leos. Welcome back to the channel, FieryFalconTarot. Sorry for the slight delay. I got thirsty right as I hit go, start, record. So someone could be really thirsty. I don't know. Increase your water intake, Leos. Roles could always be reversed, of course. Cross watchers are always welcome. Um, Comment section is always open as well, so you guys can, leave a comment, leave feedback, talk to each other as you play, as you may. Excuse me. Morning, Taj. Thank you for being here. Like, comment, and subscribe. Well, not for you, but definitely like the video, Tasha, for sure. I appreciate that. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Um, but with all that being said, y'all may have seen the title on the video. It's what's the word on the streets about Leo. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and dive in. We're gonna get started with the Yin Yang Oracle. Before we get started, let's cleanse and clear the energy. Watch the volume. Archangel Divine White Light, I ask that you guide and protect this act of divination for all Leos. Anything that is not of the light, I ask that you shut the door and bring it to the light. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Amen. All right, let's get going here for the Leos. Let's see. What's the word on the street here about the Leos? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good evening, good afternoon, whenever you guys are seeing this. It is a timeless video. It's not going to be too long today, guys. I know I say that like every reading, but I promise y'all we not going over 30 minutes a day. I promise you. Really working on trying to cut these videos down because starting Monday next week, whatever that date is, I'm going back to doing all signs. So I've had a couple people like reach out like, hey, I'm looking at your channel. I see that you're not doing all signs anymore. So I'm going to get back into doing all signs starting on Monday, next Monday. Today is, I think, the 20th or something like that. So the Monday after the 20th, whatever that date is, I'm not even sure. Let me just look. Let me see. Anything else I got going on? Personal readings are all on sale. I know they're listed in the description box. I think only one is mentioned for being on sale, but everything is on sale. The 24th, okay, the 24th is when we're going to go back to doing all signs, okay? Aries to Pisces starting on Monday. They will be individual readings. If you guys have gotten a personal reading or already, those will be out later on today. Y'all will have those by 6 p.m. today. All right, let's go. What do we have for Leos? What's the T on the street? What is the word on the streets here when it comes to Leos? Okay. Some people could like to say that you guys like to party a lot, Leos. This is a lot. This is a whole stack, y'all. We're not gonna take all these. Let's give it another shuffle. Let's give it this real quick. Hope you guys are doing well and feeling well. The weather is really acting funny. Before I started the video as well, I just had like, I don't know if it's a bird nest like right here on my ledge, but there was like 2 or 3 birds. I don't know how many it was, but all I know is I heard a lot of noise. It sounded like they were like having a tobacco alchemy ancestors guide. So you do have people out here talking positive about you, Leos. You do have people saying that you're an alchemist, that you are a healer. All right. You could also be getting visitation from your ancestors. All right. If you guys haven't, then you guys may start to have those happen. You may actually see like imagery. I feel like a lot of people probably have seen the movie Terminator, because that's what I'm getting here. When I'm looking at this little pink thing on her heart here, this like light, this energy, it's reminding me of Terminator. Is it Terminator? Yeah, like the original Terminator, when he was able to camouflage, but you could still see like something there, something was still present. It was like a clear energy, like, you know what I'm saying? So y'all may be seeing like variations of light off the side of your eye, like when you look, like looking off, like you could be looking straight, right, and then but you to the left of you can see like something hovering. So I'm getting something like that here. Y'all may see like, ancestors or just spiritual energy around you, near you. You guys could see like those little orbs as well too. Sometimes I see stars, Like y'all know Tweety Bird, I think it's Tweety Bird. But when he have like the stars going around him, but it's like they're like clear, but I can see them. So sometimes I have that. They're not actually orbs, they're more like twinkles, like stars. So but anyway, y'all could see something like that here, Leos, okay? All right, let's see what else we got going on. What's the word on the streets here? We have a rebirth coming in. It act like it wanted to come up in the reverse here, so you could have people saying that maybe you're a fake alchemist, that maybe you're not really gifted, guided, intuitive. I mean, that's okay, because everybody, people don't always understand things that people don't always like or comprehend things that they don't understand. You understand what I'm saying here? And that's been proven back to like Jesus time, like when he was here walking around, honey. Like they ain't believing what he was saying either. That's why they tried to make up lies and stuff like that on him, and try to put him on the cross. So you know what I'm saying? So it's to be expected here. So just remember that. So someone may not be understanding your plan, the way you speak, or your idea, or your creativity, whatever it may be, Leos. Just understand that maybe it's not meant for you to be there, right? Because when you get around your life path members, it's not going to be challenging. It's nothing going to be difficult. You're not going to be really dealing with a lot of push and pull energy, more so pushing than pulling. You know what I'm saying? But that's how you know that you're not really with your right soul tribe. All right, we got shadow side, moon, the dark night. So yeah, Leo, some people are probably saying that you do like, low vibrational things here. Well, we know that that's not true. Yeah, because you avoid energy like that because it warrants nothing but a stalemate. All right. So people could be trying to say that they distanced themselves from you guys because you're into like dark stuff, dark energy. It says the dark night. So, you know, maybe people are saying that you like do, you know, low vibrational things when in actuality it's them. But we have nurture and compassion. You see what I'm saying? You are a nurturer, you are the compassionate one. So yeah, people are, so basically what came out in yesterday's video, it was saying, damn it, there was something that showed up in y'all video yesterday where I think people were like trying to say that you like you're just not yourselves. This was a card from yesterday reading here. I didn't even realize it got slid up there. But anyways, but y'all have a very nurturing and compassionate side here about y'all Leos. Y'all don't do nothing in the shadows. And maybe at one point in time you was a low vibrational person, because at one point in time we all naturally, are to a certain degree. Like we have to grow, mature, evolve, and that's why it's called having a spiritual journey, having a spiritual ascension. So it's really important to do those things. You know what I'm saying? So I guess at one point in time they may have been, you may have been, but I feel like people are still saying that you're still there. You're still in this stuck place. You're in this stuck energy where you're like just a low vibrational person, and I beg to differ. Like people try to say that I'm still the same, but I be looking at them like the lies you tell. Like if you could have seen how I was like 15 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, it was definitely, you know, I could be honest. I could admit that I wasn't always a high vibrational person, but it definitely took time. It definitely took a lot of experiences that I went through to be able to, you know, be open and honest with myself to make, great good changes in my life here. So you have to want to do the work. Like if you go to college, you want to pass, you want to get that degree, you gotta want to do the work. You gotta want to be there. You gotta show up. So anyways, let's go ahead and jump into the tarot. Now, this is the Unknowable Tarot. I haven't played with this deck in quite a while, so it is the Unknowable Tarot. So, Leos, this could be some information that's like, oh my God, like really people feel like that about me? I'm a sweetheart. But, people are envious, Leos, okay? And I was just talking to a lady yesterday. I was on this conference. It's a virtual conference. It's a 10X conference. And, it was just a lot of things that was being shed in a conference that was like very valuable and very true. And so anyway, I was talking to this lady, and we was just kind of having like a friendly debate about things similarity. We're talking about first card out is Justice, though, y'all. You see what I'm saying? So whoever is Oh, I think yesterday reading was talking about someone was lying on you guys, y'all, or talking, untruthful things about y'all, or spreading rumors, or trying to damage your character, whatever the case may be. That's this person. Because if someone could be genuinely honest, like, they've never heard Leo, like, just going around making shit up about X, Y, or Z. It could be a Libra that's doing this to y'all. Don't necessarily have to be. It could be an Aquarius, this really, or a Scorpio, which showed up in y'all reading yesterday. But we do have the Justice here. So whatever is, potentially trying to tarnish your image or your character, Leo, on the street here, whatever someone's putting out, because with this dark night energy, it is some kind of low vibrational things that someone's putting out here. Don't worry, justice will be served for this. What else is going on here? What else is the word on the street for Leos? What's the word on the street about Leos? What the hell? This card don't even belong in this deck. How the hell was that in there? Got the Five of Swords showing up at the bottom of the deck, if y'all can see this. Five of Swords and the Eight of Swords. But what is this? We got the World showing up in the reverse here. Didn't it come out in y'all reading yesterday? We're going to take that because it's out here. Look, we got the Ace of Pentacles. Didn't I say justice is going to be served to y'all? The universe is going to balance this out. So somebody, whatever somebody was doing, trying to stop an opportunity, maybe not trying to pay you money that they owe you potentially for some of you guys. But for a lot of you guys, I feel like this is a new beginning that you guys are trying to have, Leo. Okay? But someone wants to stop you from having this new cycle, this new chapter. As you see on the Ace of Pentacles here, y'all, there is a doorway there that you can only get to the other side on that mountain is if you go through the entry. You got to go through the doorway. So for some of you guys, there could be a portal showing up for y'all. I did a reading a while ago, and it spoke specifically about a timeline jump. So y'all could be about to embrace this timeline jump, Leo, but you got to go through the portal is what I'm seeing here. You got to go through the doorway, so you got to go through the entrance, the exit. Maybe you got to apply for the job. Maybe you have to put yourself out there. You have to send in your resume. Whatever this is for you guys, because it's showing up. Everybody's life story is different. But I feel like these are people here that are in the shadows that y'all have left behind, Leo. These people will ridicule you. They will say whatever they need to say to basically taint your image to stop you guys from going through this doorway. Your blessing is on the other side of this drama, this energy, these people that, again, are trying to bring you back. Every time I keep hearing, it could be a Libra, y'all, for sure. Don't necessarily have to be, or this person could be a Scorpio with Libra placements. They could have Aquarius placements. Take it how it resonates. But I'm just hearing every time I try to leave, something keeps pulling me back. So I feel like if this was a relationship that y'all are breaking up with or have broken up with, I feel like it gets complicated with the Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I feel like it's a very argumentative energy that you guys have been around, possibly for a lot of you guys here. But this is someone that wants to say you don't have a criminal record. They are trying to make sure you get a criminal record, Leo. If you are not a non-fighter, because a lot of Leos are lovers, not fighters, they want to make you become this energy, right? So I just feel like someone's trying to resort back to, I don't know, because like when I was in high school and stuff, I fought, not in high school, but like pretty much like middle school. Like I fought often in middle school, and that was due to like a lot of bullying energy that was happening. So I don't know. This definitely gives like internet bully or just like a virtual bully or just a bully in general. So this could be like a bully energy here because you are clearly trying to take the necessary steps here on your spiritual path, which I have seen that you guys have done so. It says rebirth here, alchemist, ancestors, God, and we have nurture. Right? So I feel like you guys are doing the necessary things to nurture yourself, to heal yourself, to become a different person, to change maybe potentially some of your toxic ways here with the Dark Knight. And I feel like people are recognizing that. They notice that. They see that, but they don't want you to become that. Right? Because then where would that leave them? Yeah. The Hangman could be a Pisces for some of you guys. It's going to leave y'all stuck. Somebody wants to keep you stuck because they don't want you to, again, go through this journey, go through this door. Yeah, the High Priest is showing up in the reverse here. This deck is not in the reverse. Or is it? No, it's not in the reverse. The deck is not in the reverse. All right, but we're going to put these cards in the Eight of Pentacles showing up in the reverse here. The Moon, again, we had the Moon yesterday in the High Priestess. So someone could have been working to block your intuition here with the Eight of Pentacles. Hoping that maybe you'll forget your craft here, because the swords does represent mental stuff. So I'm looking at the sword and the justice and the ace of swords here. The sun is coming through my window right now and it's shining right in my face. So, but I feel like people see you or have seen you, or they're familiar with you, that they know that, you know, your energy is not what whoever this is trying to paint it out to be. King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck now. Look, the Death card showing up again. It showed up yesterday. Nine of Swords in the reverse here. So yeah, this is about to come to an end. If y'all were having like severe headaches, stuff like that, I'm seeing headaches here. That's going to be ending, or migraines, or whatever this is. Someone could be coming out of a concussion as well too. I'm seeing that. That's a blessing. We have the Nine of Cups in the reverse here, and we have the Hierophant here. And we all got the card yesterday, that War and Greed that came out, Leo. So I feel like your ancestors definitely are taking over the situation here. They're taking over this energy here because someone's super greedy. The Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. It is a blessing. It is good things. But in the reverse here, it could represent greediness, arrogance. Someone's definitely unfulfilled spiritually here with the Hierophant here. And we know that because they got too much of this dark energy within them. But someone could be saying that you're not healed, you need help, you need saving. Someone could be saying as well that you are like have mental issues here with the Death and the Nine of Swords. Because the Nine of Swords, confirmation with the horn, but we know it's not them. We know it's not them. How the fuck do you have, like, to me, somebody that got a mental illness is somebody that clearly doesn't know who they are. Someone that got like probably 15 to 30 different aliases, that uses different names. Like, who are you? You know what I'm saying? But this is someone that's trying to paint the picture to make it seem like it's you. They could also be trying to have people in their circle with the World card here, or just people of the world, perceive you as being everything other than what you actually are, Leos. Okay, so this person may have people online commenting to you. They could be trolling your social media accounts, leaving, you know, rude comments, saying, you know, inappropriate things for some of you guys. It could be anything like that. This could be even gossip going around the job here, because the Hierophant does represent a building, an institution, or corporation. It could represent any of those things. But with the Justice and the Hierophant here, that shit's coming to an end. And I feel like whatever this person is saying, for whoever it is for you guys, it definitely could be a Scorpio. I feel like people are like looking at one point in time, the Nine of Swords was upright. So maybe at one point in time this bothered you. Maybe at one point in time this stressed you out, Leo. But I feel like the energy is being reversed with the World card in the reverse here. People's not listening to what this person has to say. It could be a Pisces for some of you guys, don't necessarily have to be. It could be a Taurus. I feel like no one's listening to this person. It could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn with the King of Pentacles here. Wow, look, the world is at the underneath of the King of Pentacles. The world is in the reverse. It's in the reverse. So I'm telling y'all, whatever this person is doing, saying, causing, creating, I feel like, you know, I never understood that. Even when I was in school, when people would just say, you know, that he say, she say stuff. It's like, why do people sit around and listen to what someone else is saying instead of going to that person and asking that person directly? Yo, I've been hearing some things. I just kind of wanted to check in and get your side of the story. You know, that takes a real beautiful soul to be able to do that. And it takes balls, huevos. But a lot of people don't have the ability to do that because they're cowards, because they're chumps, because they like the gossip, they like the drama with the Five of Swords. Yeah, the Eight of Swords. They here for the shits. They here for the shits. That's why they don't do that. Have y'all ever noticed that? Like, why don't you go ask them, what the fuck are you? Or someone coming up to you trying to get information on somebody else, and you be like, don't you got their number? Don't you got their social media? Like, why don't you reach out to them? Why don't you contact them directly? Confirmation with my phone pinging. Up a new credit card or something. So some of you guys are getting credit cards, building credit cards. All right, wonderful. But I just got a confirmation. Y'all may have heard my phone vibrate. Confirmation with that email. But they don't do that because you know why? Because this person, they right there with the shits, like I said, because they done said things about you too. 2020's on the clock. So that's why they don't come to you to confront you, because they're most likely they're gossiping about you to with other people that are just like them. Low vibrational. They're a drama fulfilled person. They like confrontation. Confrontation. What the fuck? They like confrontation. They lack spiritual guidance themselves. So why on earth would they ever, like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like that's how you know people are like lames as well too. So instead of going to like a wise person, like someone that's older than them, more mature than them, someone that's potentially very spiritual, whether this is a Christian or a Catholic or whatever the case may be, do you? Isn't it strange how they won't go seek guidance or answers from someone like that, but they'll go to a person that they got like, maybe this is a friend group, right? So they'll go to their friend that actually the friend don't have no good intentions, because like they sleep with people's husbands, knowing that people are married. You know what I'm saying? So they'll go get validation from people that are just like them to justify and solidify these falsification, this falsified information that they're putting out there, that they're projecting, because the Queen of Swords is someone that they'll listen, they'll hear you out, but they're not arrogant. They don't have clouds around their head. This person is mature enough to decipher true from false. You understand what I'm saying here? The Queen of Swords does that. Yeah, the Ace of Cups. They don't go to nobody like that. They don't go to nobody that's smart, wise, and, evolve with their own personal life. No, they'll go to somebody that's, got 2-3 dudes that they're playing, or 2-3 girls that he playing, to get information or get guidance from them. Like another person that's in the shadow. So, of course, a person that's in the shadow going to get information or confiding in someone else that's in the shadow, you think they're going to get answers of the light? Hell no. Hell no, they're not going to get answers of the light. But I'm just saying, this is the word on the street here. Or vice versa. They could be saying this about y'all. Put yourself where you fit. But let's go ahead and jump into the clarifier deck real quick. Let's clarify this. What time is it? 22 minutes. I told y'all we gotta get up out of here. We is not gonna be here for no 30 minutes. Like over an hour. Trying to work on cutting down the times here, y'all, because starting Monday, the 24th, getting back into all signs. It's been requested, and I'm here to serve. So, yeah. So, let's see. Let's clarify this, though. What is the Death in the Nine of Swords? The Emperor in the reverse here. Someone that's losing their power, losing their position. Someone that's controlling here. Someone that's real stubborn here with changing. Because we see the World card. The World card upright would be someone wanting to do something different, wanting to be a different way, have a different perception about them. Look, the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck here. But this person refuses to change. They refuse to, again, come into the light. So what is the Nine of Swords in the reverse here? What is the Nine of Swords? Could be an Aries that y'all dealing with here. Could be a Scorpio with Aries placements. God darn, y'all. The Death again. Listen, I can't make this stuff up. The Nine of Swords in the reverse here is the Knight of Wands. The Page of Swords. The High Priestess. See? God still trying to get this person to like change their life. So, and the King of Cups. So this could be a Scorpio for sure for some of you guys. If it's not a Scorpio, it's an Aries with Scorpio placements strongly. Okay? Could be a Cancer for some of you guys. This is someone that has Aries, Scorpio, Taurus placements. Possibly with some Aquarius placements as well too with this Page of Swords. See, this person, confirmation with my phone pinging. This person, damn, the phone pinging made me lose my sense of damn thought. What the hell is I gonna say? With this King of Cups here. Oh, okay. So this person is choosing to use. They don't really have good control over their emotions is kind of what I want to say here, because this person is using, like, it's not necessarily logic. It's like they might have, I'm hearing an emotional deficit. So maybe this person emotionally can't process. I feel like they understand what they need to do. For some reason, they're making it for some reason, this person is having a hard time accepting needing to change. Like, I feel like this person knows with the High Priestess that they need to stop lying, stop whatever this Nine of Swords shit is in the reverse here with the death. Maybe they're doing death spells. I don't know what they're doing, Leo. But I feel like this person, they know better, because we have the High Priestess here. Maybe this person, maybe y'all spirit guides and y'all ancestors have been giving this person, like, hints, like with the High Priestess in the Page of Swords, like giving this person clues. I'm getting Blue's Clues, so someone may watch Blue's Clues here. We have a lot of blue here too. Someone could live near the water here. Someone's initials could be BJ or JB, JBE, EBJ. Okay, you may see those initials, abbreviations, first letter, last initial. I mean, last name, excuse me. Doesn't necessarily matter. But there's something significant here that is going to be transforming here with the Death card and the Temperance. Look. And look, there's the Devil. So, Leo, y'all are resisting this devil energy here, this devil temptation. Someone may be trying to offer you a cup of love here. Six of Swords and the Temperance here. But we know that, you know, the high vibrational energy will trump the negative energy here. So let's go ahead. Let's keep going here. What's this Hangman? King of Swords. Someone wants y'all stuck in a contract here. Or someone could be saying that the only reason why they deal with you is because they're stuck in a contract with you guys. Why is the King of Swords showing up here on the Hangman? Damn, look, the same cards came back out. The Death, the Temperance, the Judgment. Listen, there, and look, the Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck again. We got the Eight of Swords already out here. Spirit is giving us repeating energy here. Someone is definitely being shut down. And look, it's giving like paramedic type stuff. Look at the cross. Look at the healing symbol there. And look at the sun back in the back. So someone could be transitioning and being resuscitated here, being brought back to life. They gonna be this person could energetically transition for 8 minutes before they be brought back to life. Yeah, because look at this person underneath of the horse of death. He's laying there dead. And then we have an angel that comes in. Someone could fake a death as well, too. But I'm also seeing that something is going to be awoken in a person here as well with the Judgment here. The Judgment is a card of second chances. So someone's going to get a second chance at life. Confirmation with my dryer stopping. Someone's going to get a second chance at life here. Because it's giving me like one of those Marvel movies where someone gets shot. Oh, we have 30 minutes. When someone gets shot, you know what I'm saying, and they feel like they got the villain and the person is just down for the count, but the person gets the fuck back up. It's giving me that type of shit. So this could be energy that y'all have been trying to energetically stop for a long time here, but it just kept persisting. It kept continuing with the Knight of Wands energy, the Emperor in the reverse here. All right, let's get on moving on because we had 30 minutes, and I said we wasn't gonna be here that long. But yeah, that's what I'm saying here. Or maybe Leos, you're able to revive yourselves. Maybe because we are healers, so maybe you're able to resuscitate yourself here, or you might be just spiritually ascending here for most of you guys. What's this Ace of Pentacles here? What is this Ace of Pentacles for Leos? I'm telling y'all, whatever y'all do, whatever y'all gifts are, whatever y'all ability is, King of Pentacles here. So you're going from rags to riches, rags to riches, rags to riches. I don't know. That song just popped in my head. I'm hearing Rod Wave. Riches, riches. Seven of Wands. You're blocking out people that's going to be coming and asking for handouts, for favors. Page of Wands, Six of Pentacles, and there we are, the Sun. And look at the devil behind it. Look at the devil behind that. The devil wants your money, honey. Why is the King of Pentacles on the Ace of Pentacles? So you got three kings showing up here now, Leos. None of them are which is the Emperor. We have the King of Cups here because he's over here with this Emperor in reverse. So this is someone that likes to like love bomb, act like they want whatever happy ever after, and they don't, because or maybe they do, and maybe this is what's happening with the transition in here. So I don't know who this person is for you guys. To you guys, maybe they do, with the Death card showing up here and the Nine of Swords. This person could have been stressing out about changing their behavior, their life, maybe the energy towards you, Leo, right? If this is a King of Cups, Emperor energy, the masculine energy that wants to be with you or be in your life here, they could be trying to get things resolved or worked out here for some of you guys, not for all of you guys. Then you have a King of Swords and a Hangman, someone that is watching, holding back, not really saying anything. I don't really see communication here because we're on the tree of stagnation here with the Hangman. Then you have the Ace of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles here. So I feel like you got like three people, 3 to 4 different energies here that came out yesterday. Now, this could be these people that this person is trying to be in cahoots with to get to look at you or view you a different way here. Because they're all naturally looking out. They're all viewing. The King of Pentacles, Swords, and Cups. They're all viewing, evaluating. So this King of Pentacles is the Knight of Pentacles and the Five of Cups here. Someone that maybe wishes they took an offer from you. Maybe should have. I'm hearing this person is possibly realizing that they should have seen things how you were trying to strategically do things, create things. Or maybe this is a situation here where maybe they left you, Leo, and went towards someone else here, and it was unfulfilling here. Okay, take it how it resonates, because the Nine of Cups is in the reverse here. Someone could have possibly married somebody here. The Hierophant is it does represent a form of commitment here. The Nine of Cups in the reverse is like someone thinking that they, are getting everything they wanted. But in reality, this is what they're getting here. The Knight of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. Over time, they have slowly learned or slowly seen, or they're slowly realizing, however you want to say it, that the King of Pentacles could be someone that's married as well, too, because I don't see the Queen of Pentacles out here. So this could be potentially someone that's realizing that, what they thought they wanted, maybe it's not what they wanted, or not what they want now. I don't fucking know. What's the Justice? Yeah, look, the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck here. I can't make it up. Yeah, the Ace of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the Magician. Now they're trying to manifest something else or something here. What's the Justice? Someone's favorite color could be red. The Wheel of Fortune. And Temperance. There's the Empress. Hot damn. Hot damn. Queen of Cups, Seven of Swords. And I talked about that Seven of Swords. Hot damn. The Empress is out here. See, this y'all, Leo. Masculine or feminine energy, it doesn't matter. You are the Empress or the Emperor upright. You're not in the reverse here. And these are people that are like, she's on the top of the Five of Swords. Like, I don't know if this is people trying to fight to get with her, fight to get her attention, fighting to dethrone, because she is on her throne. Fighting to dethrone this Empress, fighting to manipulate this Empress possibly, fighting to, again, paint the picture. Because look at the back of the Five of Swords. Look at the picture. It's a mess. It's a hot fucking mess. It's very historical. It's very chaotic. It's like, it's a frantic energy. Then let's take a look at the Empress. This is like a kid illustration here. Like a kid's drawing. They done colored outside the lines and shit. Colors don't even, you know what I mean? But you know, you gotta lie to the kid. You gotta tell them the shit look good. You look good, look good, look good, look good, look good. Good job, baby. Good job, baby. Good job. But really, you like, Lord have mercy. We gotta work on those colors, those blending skills. So someone is, I tell y'all, someone jealous of the Empress. Someone jealous of y'all. And they don't want you to be shown or looked at or viewed as this beautiful emperor or beautiful empress that you actually are, Leo. They want people to see you as this Five of Swords. Five of Swords, all right? We have the Queen of Cups and we have the Seven of Cups that shot out the deck here too, but they're saying just keep the Empress out here. Let's move it on. What's the Nine of Cups in the reverse here? God darn. Nine of Cups in the reverse is Six of Cups that flipped over. Yeah, because somebody was trying to be greedy. That showed up yesterday reading too. Look, the Ace of Wands is flipped over. Nine of Cups in the reverse here. It seems like somebody just deliberately did something here to make someone else jealous. It's kind of what it's giving me here. The Hierophant, the Nine of Cups, Six of Cups, Ace of Wands. Like, what? Yeah, Knight of Cups. Someone could have intentionally, on purpose, went and, I don't know what they did. Gave a love offer, possibly the Knight of Cups here. Ace of Wands, Six of Cups. Or somebody, yeah, Four of Wands. Got the Star here, the Eight of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. So I don't know what happened here. Maybe someone got a divorce. I don't know. And maybe they thought that this was going to fulfill them. The Nine of Cups, the Hierophant. Everybody's story is different. Let's clarify the Hierophant, though. Let's clarify the Hierophant. Maybe somebody thought that having a kid was going to fulfill them here with the Ace of Wands, Six of Cups. Not sure. Everybody's story is different. You take what resonates and leave what does not. What's the Hierophant? The King of Wands. Someone could have stepped outside of their commitment as well, too. Yeah, look, there's the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck. What the fudge? What's behind this Queen of Wands? The Queen of Pentacles. There's three queens here, y'all. Three queens. So, Leo, if this is people that's trying to come for you, you're going to have like three people trying to fight for you. At least two. Because y'all going to be the Queen of Wands. This King of Wands could be an Aries. It could be another Leo. It could be a Sagittarius. But usually the King of Wands is us, technically. But I like to utilize the Queen of Wands for our energy. So this could be definitely an Aries, right? Don't necessarily have to be. It could be anybody. It could be a because the King of Wands could be just a hot-headed energy, like not a hot-headed, but like just a fiery energy, right? So it could be an earth sign. It doesn't necessarily have to be, but it could be anybody. Technically, is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Someone's thinking about this pentacle here. Someone's thinking about someone. The Queen of Pentacles is looking at the pentacle. The Queen of Wands is looking away from the Queen of Pentacles. So these two people might be in cahoots here. This Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, because Leo, this is y'all. Y'all not even studying this shit. Y'all not looking at it. But there is someone here having issues. They're fighting, bickering, arguing. Look, Five of Swords and the Five of Wands. Y'all have both of the lowest vibrational versions of fives out here. The Hierophant is this King of Wands. The King of Wands is looking over here like, what the fuck? So I don't know if y'all are seeing something in a public building, in a public place. Y'all could be seeing somebody that y'all used to be married to, dealt with before. Something that you thought that you wanted here, potentially for a lot of you guys here. Because the Nine of Cups is, you know, it's not the 10. That's the thing. It's not the 10. It's just 9 cups. So a lot of y'all, this was something that y'all thought that y'all wanted. Thought was like your end all be all, your happy ever after, like the way out is what I'm hearing. Maybe this person thought you was the way out, Leos, okay? Something like that. I heard the way out, so I'm not sure. All right. Or maybe someone's trying to figure out a way out of a situation here. That could be possible too, because this Hierophant is right above the Death card. So someone could be trying to figure a way out of something here. What's this Eight of Swords? I know. I said we wasn't going to be here. Oh, my God. The Queen of Cups. Yeah, someone's feel like they're stuck somewhere. Look, the Nine of Swords again. Someone is stuck. I don't know what this is. Someone might be trying to say you're stuck, Leo, but I'm not getting that because, Leo, your energy is really not even out here on the table at all, other than the Queen of Wands that showed up. You could be looking at this person being stuck in this, whatever this is. Give me one more in the Five of Swords and the Empress. This is interesting. But either way, I feel like, Leos, if you were stuck, I feel like you're cutting yourself free here. Because the Hangman has the King of Swords. And he's the only one that has a way to free himself here with the sword. So I feel like someone is definitely trying to free themselves from something. You have the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Excuse me, I burped. The Knight of Swords. That's what we clarifying it. Five of Swords on the Empress. We got the Knight of Swords. We got the Ace of Swords, Seven of Wands, the Two of Cups. They're at 10 of Pentacles. The Ace of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the Magician here. I feel like somebody wants to come around and say something, do something here. Because the sword is talking about some type of communication. But someone may have someone blocked here or is really, really guarded towards this, whoever this Two of Cups is that's trying to show up. Someone that they may have had some type of stability with at one point or another, or maybe this is what this person is realizing they want to do. They want to be honest. They want to be truthful. They want to have a relationship with just the two of you. So for some of y'all, it could have been a third party involvement here. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Maybe you guys were already on your way to the Ten of Pentacles at one point or another, or this is someone that you're getting ready to be connecting with, and you're going to be on your way to the Ten of Pentacles. Take how it resonate. We have the Ace of Cups. All right. Two aces. I love that here. Truth, love, and money. Okay. And we have the Two of Wands here. So for some of y'all, 2 days to 2 weeks, and we have the Magician. All right. We have the Magician. I would just say go off of the energy here because we do have the Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck here. Several options being available. What is the Eight of Swords on the Queen of Cups? I got to get out of here. I know I said I was going to be 30 minutes. Dang it. I'm trying. What is the Eight of Swords on this Queen of Cups? Ace of Cups. So someone has a lot of love for you. Yeah, look, strength. Now we showing up at the end of the reading here. Look at that. 4 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, the strength. 5 of Pentacles, the Hermit. Page of Pentacles, there's the Ace of Pentacles. So someone's going to definitely be saying something to y'all here. Someone's possibly working through their shadow side is what I'm strongly getting here for you guys, Leos. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for being here. Like, comment, and subscribe. But I feel like someone is closed off. You're not rushing. You love when I go over. Thank you. I appreciate that. Well, with that being said, confusion, Neptunes, and illusions here. So you see what I'm saying here? Someone is definitely isolating themselves here because now, Leos, I'm getting strong like y'all are guarded towards whoever or whatever this energy is. It could be reversed as well. We don't care about other signs. LOL. Well, I want to be fair. I want to be fair to the other 11 zodiac signs. Because I took a break from doing all readings, like all signs, which, Tasha, you know, you've been here. You're my day one A1. But I just wanted to kind of focus on Leos because I felt like a lot was happening with the Leos. And I feel like with this energy about to be lifted, I feel like you guys are getting ready to get in a better place. So I don't feel like it's necessarily to put all my attention on Leos, which is why I'm getting ready to get back into doing all signs. Not saying that I don't love y'all because y'all know I'm a Leo. I'm Team Leo, goddammit. But I just wanted to be fair to the other zodiac signs as well, too. So I do want to start back reading for everybody. And that's going to happen on the 24th, I believe, next Monday. But anyway, so I feel like y'all are closed off because maybe this person was confusing y'all, right? Maybe this person was giving signs that they were in the dark shadows and y'all were like, fuck that. Like, Leo, we not going back, you know? That's like, you know, y'all see how y'all see millionaires and say that, you know, one of the things that they fear the most is like going back to where they once was. So in the projects, you know, not really in good communities, and now they're living a better life here. They are afraid to go back. So if someone's afraid to be wrong, or I feel like this person loves you. The Ace of Cups is here. The Queen of Cups is here. They are definitely 5 of Cupping about y'all relationship, y'all connection, y'all dynamic. They're 5 of Cupping it. They're 5 of Cupping it. It's right here. Thoughts, isolation. So they've been, and look at those lines in the background. Doesn't that look like the swords on the 9 of Swords going across the back? So this person is fucking, they've been freaking out. They've been freaking out. But I feel like they're about to wake up. You know what I'm saying? I think that something's going to happen here, right? Because it's right here. There's a rebirth. So maybe in the wintertime, this person going to have a rebirth. Bitch, the summer about to be lit. Leo's about to be out here eating in these streets. Eating. I said eating. Leo's about to be out here eating these streets up. Honey, listen. I lost 20 pounds. I don't know about y'all. But I've been transforming, baby. I'm ready for the summer, okay? I got a little fupa going on. I'm trying to get the fupa under control, but once that happens, yeah, it's a wrap. I already feel like it's a wrap. A lady that I see her quite often here, Naj, she was like, Leash, are you what you doing? I'm like, chill. The summer about to be mine, baby. And then I walked into the bank yesterday, and the lady was like, can she get my number? But let me get ready to go, y'all. I love you guys. Thank you guys again so much for being here. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys on the next one.